Hey guys, and welcome back to the operator. We're continuing where we left off, and let's see. There must be a good reason. It does seem suspicious. Yes, it does seem suspicious. I agree. Yeah, it does. I just don't know what they're hiding or why. Look, I know you probably still don't trust me. I'm on the FBI's most wanted list. I hacked into your computer. I get it. But tell me something. Why would I bother going to the trouble of working? Sorry. Why would I go into the trouble? Why would I bother going to the trouble of working with a low-level FDI employee? Sorry, if I didn't have a good reason to earn a few extra bucks? You think I'm hacking into the FDI for the money? This might blow your mind, but there are places out there called banks, Evan. Maybe you're thinking about turning me in to get that reward. But it's too late. You're in too deep. Director Trench.
Operator Tanner, can I have a word?
Of course.
I see that you've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You want to tell me why?
I wanted to catch up on the case.
I see. In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole. It's a closed case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important, you come to me right away. Understood?
What's the big deal about them?
Oh, there's no deal, Evan. It's just highly confidential. Classified. And way above your pay grade. I'm sure you understand.
I understand.
I'll talk to you later.
I know that was probably difficult lying to your friend, but you did the right thing, Evan. As a reward, I'll tell you something about myself. Something that only 2 other people know. The reason I have so much access to the FDI? I used to work there. You were in the FDI? I can't tell you more for the moment, but yes, I was. As impossible as that seems, what do I do now, Hal? For now, nothing. I'll be in touch later, Evan. Okay? Sure. I guess they can only see that I've searched them up and not actually like everything else that I've done. Washington, D.C. 4:55 p.m. Okay. Who's going to contact me now? Barry Walker.
So who the hell am I talking to this time?
This is Operator Tanner.
The same operator Tanner from before?
Yep.
Good. You haven't been fired. I
Nope.
was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all
Oh, are
over
you the
again.
desert case?
I went back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
You remember, right?
Yeah.
Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed.
Yes.
I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything like that.
Okay.
But
What did you find?
Something else.
Something disturbing?
You could say that. You could definitely say that. I found stones. A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand. I'm no geologist, but they look funny to me. Like they'd been moved. Put there for a reason, you know?
Right,
So,
okay.
I call it in. Because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit.
Okay,
The team
sure.
arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough,
Okay.
under one of the stones, they find a body.
Oh.
Advanced state of decomp. They dig under another stone. And lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns out, We're
Huh.
standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
They found a body and a skeleton. How many corpses are out there?
Hard to say, but I counted more than 100 stones. If they're
Oh,
all
dear.
grave markers, well, I'll let you do the math.
They found a body and a skeleton?
Yeah, messed up, right? And judging by the size of
Yeah.
the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young.
Oh,
Look,
dear.
I won't beat around the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton.
Right,
They
okay.
found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never
Right.
seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner?
I could try.
Let me send you the files.
Alright.
Well, it's
Let's
taken
see.
a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell. I
No.
mean, Dryfield. Okay. Looks like it went through. About goddamn time.
Okay. Identify the body. Graveyard. Body 1. Autopsy report.
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age.
Okay.
Starting the examination now.
9-year-old
Initial
female.
observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage.
Okay.
The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present.
Right.
Moving on. Here's something interesting.
Okay.
One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. So,
What does that mean?
to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age,
Okay.
with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand.
Okay.
Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for
Jesus
approximately
Christ.
6 to 8 months.
That's a long
Further
time.
testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
Okay. Front. I mean, who's this? We can work out who this is. We can probably work out who the other person is. Do not have access to clearance level. Henry Jenkins. Stays dead. Right, okay. Photo from the back. Who's this? A message on the back. Welcome to the facility, Gabby. You're in good hands now. Sincerely, Dr. Jenkins. Gabby. Gabby. No, we don't need to do that again. What's this? Henry Jenkins. Can I... Clearance? No. Badge? Identify the body. I mean, it could be him. No, okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't need this.
Jenkins. That name rings a bell, operator. Check the other cases for anything possibly related to him. Maybe there's a clue in there tied to the girl.
Okay, sure. Henry Jenkins. Cases? Bar. Victim. No. Name list? Is Henry Jenkins here? No. Henry. No. Jen? No. Victim. Nameless camera. Criminal? No. Criminal car. Who's this? Low quality. Nothing. No. Who's this? That's Henry Jenkins. Okay. So... maybe this will help. Ray Wells. Ray Wells is also dead. Okay. And then Ray Wells was the parking one, right? But we don't know. Fire graveyard. Oh my god, okay. Documents? Most wanted. Maybe it's her. No? Okay. Ray Wells. Does it say like last name address? No. So, okay. Let's do this then. Let's go. Identify the body. It's gonna be her. You don't have access to. You don't have the necessary clearance level to view this profile. Why? Henry Jenkins. Alright, so, right. And then Henry Jenkins was the one at the bar, right? Yes, okay. So that means that maybe Ellie Bell? No, wait, it was Gabby, right? Gabby Mills? Maybe it's this one. No?
Are you positive about this one, Tanner? Check this name on the database to make sure it's the right person.
Gabby. Bruce and Gabby Mills, okay. Let's check the database of those then. Gabby Bruce. Oh, that's not how you spell it. Sorry. Bruce. No. Bruce, there we go. We don't know. Oh, age 9 is this one. It's Gabby Bruce. Her name is Gabby Bruce.
How did you find this, Tanner?
Her name's on a list from another case, like Connie.
Just when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly what it does.
Yeah?
But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Show evidence. Okay. What if we just go to cases, Walker, graveyard, body, badge? Evidence? Is the badge evidence? No. Maybe if we go back to the human database and go for Gabby Bruce. I mean, she'd age 9. Okay. Ah, wait a minute. This one. Gabby also has an unusual bone growth.
I'll be damned. 9 years old, Tanner.
Yeah.
Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here?
I don't
and
know.
What's the connection to Connie?
I also don't know that either.
Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about.
Okay.
The one in the advanced state of decay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him. Quentin Spence. Want to see if that name is on your magical list too?
Oh, find Quinn Spence on the list. Okay, that's fine. Cases, Pendle, Bar, name list, Quinton Spence. There we go. Yep, he's right here.
So there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
What does the cross out names mean? I think it means they're dead. Wait there. No. I mean, to be fair, let's see. Quinton Spence. Let's search him up. Missing. Of course, that means the person's missing.
Looks to be about 100 names like that. That number matches the stones. God damn. And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive.
Yep.
Like our Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner.
What's that?
They found him buried in a lab coat with some, you're never gonna guess, floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets. Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder?
Yeah.
I'm sending everything your way.
Okay. Sure, a floppy disk now. Open the second floppy disk. Alright. Sure.
There you go. Now the second disk, password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into.
Okay.
I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh.
Initial observations show no sign of trauma or blunt force injury. Similar to the first remains found. The decedent appears to be wearing some kind of lab coat.
Okay.
Starting the external examination now. Excellent dentition. The decedent is wearing some kind of badge. Let me put this to the side.
Okay.
Abdomen seems healthy, with no signs of trauma or injuries.
Right.
The lab coat seems to contain a hidden pocket. There's something inside. It's sewn shut. I'll open this with my scalpel. There.
And it's a floppy
there
disk.
appear to be 2 floppy disks inside the pocket. Strange.
Yeah. Just a
In my
little.
estimate, the body has been buried for approximately 2 to 3 months, based on the level of decomposition. At this point, the cause of death is uncertain. Further
Like most
testing
of
and
them.
analysis is needed, including toxicology reports, before I can provide a conclusive determination.
Okay. Badge. Quinton Spence. BM Technologies. These guys all seem to work there. R&D 1. Dr. Spence. Dr. Spence. Okay. Floppy disk 1. Study. Upon my arrival at the Bio-M facility, I was warmly greeted by Dr. Jenkins himself. How fortunate I am to work with such a passionate and talented scientist, even if the subsidiary role. During our meeting, Dr. Jenkins explained that I would be heading up a trial involving FMP-1138, a key component of his research project. Although he did not disclose much, I have the impression that the project is shrouded in secrecy. It appears to be great importance. The trials of which are scheduled to commence in a few days. Once I am well versed with the subject and the procedures are in place, Dr. Eilers, the facility director, informs me our work has the potential to significantly enhance the well-being of the patients who have been selected specifically for our research. The entire facility itself has been constructed for this purpose alone. Although I am unaware of the project's source of funding, there appears to be no shortage of resources. I'm truly optimistic our research will make a profound difference and push the boundaries of scientific knowledge. The AMP receptor is a crucial component of excitatory synaptic transmissions, okay? Right, okay, I'm not going to read that. Res 1. The results demonstrate that the FMP-1138 significantly increased the frequency and amplitude of EPSCs, indicating an enhancement of synaptic transmission. These findings suggest that FMP-113 has the potential to improve neurological connectivity and plasticity, which could be implications for the treatment of neurological and psychiatric disorders characterized by synaptic deficiencies, okay? Okay. How do we open the second floppy disk then? Nope. 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 Okay, how do I open up the second floppy disk? Enter password. 113? No. How about 1138, sorry. No. Hmm.
The symbols and file names written on the second floppy disk look to be there for a reason, Tanner. I suggest checking those 2 files for clues about the password.
Oh.
Focusing on the symbols. Maybe
My
keep those
bad.
2 files open and see if you can do something with them.
My bad, I forgot there was a thing here. Okay, so this and that. Okay, so key and then lock. Okay. 6672-105. And also this one. Which, I mean, Endian and then also 667. Okay. Six. 66.72. 105. Endian? I can also type. Okay, well let's do this then. 66.7. I can't put points. Let's put 105. Endian. Oh! My confession. If you're reading this, it means I'm no longer living and I have been buried in the dry field desert like the other subjects. I implore you, whoever you are, to share my story with anyone who can make things right. My name is Quentin Spence. I was head of operations at the Bio-M facility. I'm writing this letter because I am about to resign from a job that one cannot simply resign from. As per protocol, I most likely will be sent to the desert burial site with all my belongings. I deserve this punishment. I'm sick, so sick of everything that we have done, supposedly in the name of science. If you have found me, then I'm assuming you have found the others too. Every person buried here is in the sand is a Project Eve test subject. Eve was led by Dr. Henry Jenkins. I am not trying to shift the blame onto him. I bear my share of responsibility in this matter. While our intentions were noble, at least in the beginning, I now see that we went too far, and I am ready and willing to face whatever punishment awaits me in the next world. You have found this document, but perhaps the contents of my lab coat pocket remain undiscovered. Perhaps they could not crack the password necessary to open the floppy disk. Maybe they assumed the floppy disk contained only my research papers. Regardless, what truly matters now is you. You have the power to stop this. Bio-M facility, 22 East Border Street, Bedford, NV. Please do not be as cowardly as I was. Find the next step. Spen's word for the Bio-M facility is here.
I'll let it go to your operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner.
Well, thank you.
The address you sent, it's not far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight,
Okay.
I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
Well, I agree. Contact me tomorrow, Walker. Secure line closed. And with that, we're going to end this episode here. In the next episode, we'll turn off and go to another day of work. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!